Hello, and how you doing? This is Reality with DVD. And yeah, everything was good. I really wanted to do roll hop. Then I said no, DC. Then I said no. I got to get on to the Married to Medicine biatches about this here reunion. Now let me just start out by saying I can tell a whole lot of people don't like quiet. I'm not sure why. It's not like any of them are innocent of anything on this show. Now, a lot of people don't like Dr. Heavenly either. A lot of people don't like her honesty and her blindness. But it's a place for it on this show. Okay? She's not a vile person that people try to make her out to be. But word on the street is, apparently must think that the YouTube channel pretty vile because they done scrubbed the ground. Scrubbed, if you know, then you know. Scrubbed it off the internet and told her she better get down to the Patreon if she wants to talk about Married to Medicine. Now, I think that maybe that is for the best. Because, she doesn't do recaps per se. It's sort of like she'll talk about what's on the show, then she'll sometimes give behind the scenes tea. And it's not like it's behind the scenes tea like what Keisha Irvin does. That's behind the scenes tea that she's getting from sources. This is behind the scenes tea that this lady actually knows because she's there. The episode opened up and Dr. Simone almost falls out the car. And everything is messy from the beginning, right? We have Phaedra in that ugly dress. Yeah, I said the only thing I like was the embellishment in front, which is the rose, and I stand on it. And to everybody that jumped down in my comments saying that I'm just such a kiss ass about Quad, Miss Quad. Yes, I am. I like that dress. I did like it. I like the material. There I go saying material again. I like the fabric. And it looks completely perfect to her skin tone to me. Okay. So I said what I said, I like dress. And I'm saying in every one of these reunions, if you tell me you don't like it again, because I did my reunion looks over there. But if you come over here and say you don't like the dress again, I'm going to let you know I like the dress again. Okay. Now, back to the show. So, Simone and Dr. Jackie are all loving on each other like they had never seen each other. This is messy, right? They trying to do is get a cohesive group together so we can gang up on one person. I told you, it's one thing I don't like. I don't like people to gang up on people. I cannot stand it. It irritates my nerves. Then you have Sweet Tea and a childish moment. Now, I'm letting you know that it's a childish moment, and I thought it was a childish moment when Heavenly did it, when she up there drawing devil pictures on and devil horns on Mariah. Same here. Her showing pictures of Dr. Heavenly before she had all her surgeries. And then runs away from the door. Messy. And there's Dr. Alicia telling Sweet Tea she got her back. Child. At this point, let me see who I like so far on this reunion. Nobody. Dr. Jackie, did you get any words of wisdom from Madam Vice President? Oh yeah. She told me to be the change you want to see. That's what Sarah Kamala Harris told me. We get it. She's an AKA. Wrap it up. We get it. Then he goes on to ask Dr. Heavenly Laura would give her any advice on how to bridge the gap between Dr. Helen on how to bridge the age gap between she and Sweet Tea, and she goes, Laura and her the same age. Weak. Come on, come better with it. That was weak. Andy welcomes Fancture, right? And he tells her that he was glad that her train fit on the couch. A mess. Just a mess. The whole thing, a mess. Then he goes, Sweet Tea, will you be sipping tea or spilling? Oh, well, it's not. I'm going to be spilling out tea. Miss Quiet, will this be your second resurrection? Well, honey, they did try to put Miss Quiet in the grave, so I'm here today, honey. And Sweet Tea says she got some vitamin D. Then she says, when you like to know. And Miss Quiet says, I already had. Yes, ma'am. Give it to a real and raw like I would do. So, Annie says he discovered the words of affirmation from bitter tea, and she spread them around. Like I said, very immature. She's just like giving them ammunition, in my opinion. But here we go. Okay. So then Dr. Hamlin said, are we getting Long Island iced tea? And then she says, no, it's giving my liquor over there. Okay. I guess that was a read. Shade. I don't know, because I know she ain't trying to talk about Heaven's dress. Because, baby, that dress blew everybody out the water. I see it. What the fuck I see? They can go back and pull the vault footage showing, the best moments. But they can't go back and pull those best moments when Kawhi was there for any of them. We can't do that, though, right? Because we want to sit up here and pile on. Yeah. Bravo loves to have a pile on session, don't they?
Look how far you've come. What's it like to watch that now? Funny. She finds it funny. Honestly, it hurt a little. Yeah. Because of where we are now. I feel like it's hurtful. I love my baby. I love you too. Aww. That's good. Well, there are many ways to describe.
Then there goes Toya. See, I played that little piece of footage where they were going in, but now they all up in each other's butt. Now we have Phaedra's line package. While Carlos over there naming Mia be lying, he need to be calling Phaedra be lying. Same person. Same type of lies. That's why she's good on Traitors, by the way. If you ain't watching Traitors, get on over there and watch it. I'm planning on doing a compilation review because I am binging it. So I'm just going to do all the episodes that I've seen in one big video. So it's Phaedra's package, like I said, and they asked Toya, why did she have something to say? Which Toya always has something to say. Being the mother that only drinks wine and has her husband do everything for her, then she shouldn't ever have anything to say about somebody's parenting. But when we saw that beautiful being footage, we saw her discussing parenting. Girl, if you don't sit your tacky tail down somewhere, and then here go Dr. Phaedra, they were talking about Apollo, because she's like, oh well, yeah, I believe Apollo should have been at the party. I do too. I think I said that in one of my recaps. And then Andy says he misses Apollo. I don't miss him, because he wasn't an entertaining husband to me. That doggone scammer. a.k.a. Simon Gubadia. If they had been on the show at the same time, they would have robbed them blind. Allegedly. So the fan digs and Faith's ass as they should for ditching Quiet for the rest of the group. It wasn't a matter of ditching her, but it was a matter of me not wanting to be a part of the group. And it's sinking Titanic. So Quiet is the sinking Titanic when about a year ago or more, I would say, a little over a year ago, it was the Housewives of Atlanta. She said that. How you doing, Miss Wendy? Okay. I won't forget that episode. But yeah, and still being on every show that she could think of so she could stay her butt in the spotlight. And she's not entertaining to me because I don't like liars. If you're going to come on these shows and say it's reality TV, tell one truth, maybe two lies. But tell one truth and a lie. But don't lie all the time. I don't know this one. And she been in front of my TV for 42 years, and I don't know anything about her. And so they asked Quiet, what's going on with the Kiki and the ha-ha with her? Because, at some point, you had to be getting along because she invited you to this bachelorette party. And she said, well, the girls were talking about me, so I figured I'd just go. And then they talk about how Heavenly has said she lies all the time and the truth ain't in the bed, according to Andy. And according to Dr. Heavenly in confession. Excuse me. And then she gonna say, I said that? Yeah, you said it. Boy, you talking about some people that ain't taking accountability. Oh, sound familiar. Trying to blame it on Quiet for not taking accountability. But anyway, she goes on to say about how, Dr. G told her that they used to date. And she trying to sit up there and act like she don't know this man. But they have a relationship. Remember, she was telling him to get a prenup. They had something going on. Something where they as close as they are. No sticky, no. Girl, stop. You dated the man. So, when black folks date, that means some kind of carrying on. This and that and this and that. Girl, stop. We know how you was over there when you didn't want folks to know that you was sleeping with Apollo on that pissing mattress. On the floor. So we don't know what your definition of dating is, sweetheart. But if you went down and sat and broke bread in front of the man and you asked him for $4,000, then you would date. That's that on that. Then she denied telling him about the $4,000. She's been denying that throughout the episodes in the season. I don't even know why y'all want her on the show over Quiet. But yet and still, here we are. And then there she is over there, Sweet Tea, backing Quiet up. Well, that G did tell me that too. Because it's true. But Greg did say y'all kiss. I have never, nothing Southern Belle. I have never kissed that man. Well, Greg don't have no reason to lie. And he don't. Not about that anyway. And so Quiet gives her the map. That she was like, what am I going to do with $4,000? She said, well, you get $4,000 a month. You get your $10,000 back, and then you have $2,000 left over for your shoes. That's how I would have done it. And, hey, well, if you that kind of pamper princess, yes. That's how you break down the map. And that's how you would have got your bag and your shoes. Then Dr. Heaven steps in. Well, it's a lot of things about Gregory that she just don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of things about them and you apparently don't know either. And they tell you what they want you to know, the men figures, if you will. None of us know everything about whoever we're dating and whoever we're married to. Is Ressa Tessa a lesson to all of us? Again, men know how to bring in a good representative. And that's that on that. So now it's time for games. And you know how Dr. Helen Andy Cohen loves a good game. Mm-hmm. Those games may just have him in trouble at this point. We have Brandy Glanville and Allie McSween. Now, do we believe them? Do we believe that Andy Cohen likes to get fly in kite on the weekends with the other housewives. But anyway, now it's game time. And we asked the ladies, was Heavenly being messy when she invited Quad to the event and the bachelorette party? And everybody was like, of course she was. Duh, somebody had to get the party started. We was damn near 5 episodes into the show. No Quad, and then it was boring. So then, there's that. Did Phaedra ask Greg for 4,000? Yes, everyone says yes. Did Phaedra misstyle Dr. Heavenly on purpose in that little short tutu number? Of course she did. Dr. Heavenly looked a hot mess. And a cold one too, if you want to add in some opposites. So, Dr. Simone threw shade at Heavenly in that little small dress. And then she said, well, you probably wouldn't look no better. And she said, I'm 120 pounds. What does that matter? You probably still would have looked, hell, you look a mess in that flower couch you got on. So there's that. And then, of course, hell, it doesn't matter what I look like in a dress. I still have sex with my man every night. So what? That ain't stopped them from cheating, allegedly. So now we questioning Todd and, Quack. What did I get? See, Todd is always in the schemes to come to us with the bullshit. But anyway, yeah, so we have Quack saying that, she didn't tell Phaedra everything she said. Now, you telling Phaedra something that you and Heavenly talked about, and you, even though you've known Phaedra longer, on this show, you and Dr. Heavenly have known each other as colleagues longer. So that does put you in a conundrum. Quick story, but not a story. I had 2 friends. One was a closer friend from the same hometown I was, and one was just a friend that I worked with. But we became close too. And both of them were sleeping with the same dude. Now they put me on damn 3-way. Yeah, me. I wasn't even in the mess, trying to set me up to see was I going to tell on the friend that I knew the longest from my own hometown. Yeah, set me up. Did you know your friend Mashonda, whatever her name was? Did you know that she was sleeping with my man? I said, yeah. What was I supposed to say? Yeah, but that was before your time, and y'all were broken up, and you weren't married at the time. So why would I tell you that? Because I've known her longer. Do you know that girl's didn't talk to me for months? So I understand definitely how she feels in this moment. Phaedra and Quad. And then Dr. Heavenly being the person in the middle who was me. What about you and your lesbian relationship, bitch? That was in the vault, people. Everybody knows that's how Quad got the water thrown in her face. So we in Check T's page, and we got much of the same. So we're going to move right along with them. Eugene don't make me happy. Eugene got a small penis. He don't take me out. I had pro wings growing up. I wanted drinks out of the bottle, not the glass, because I'm high class and sophisticated, but I did wear those pro wings and all. Oh, what is pro wings? Are you a woman of means? No, I couldn't have been a woman of means. I wear pro wings from the Payless, but I never did get pro wings from the Payless. I got my pro wings from Walmart, and they were sassified, okay? They were red and white, and they made me run real fast, okay? So then we get to talking about how cheap and standard she is, even though she's sophisticated and order wine from the bottle and not the glass. But, she's cheap at the doggone wine because, as Dr. Simone even said, well, I'm just saying, Fred, you could be, oh Lord, nice to Eugene. This is Dr. Simone, right? And she tells her about she was surprised how even Dr. Simone reacted when she didn't contribute $1,000. Bitch, you know these folks weren't going. What did you think? Really? So, Andy asked Heavenly, was that the right moment to announce about Toya not paying? Of course. Toya, where's Toya? Toya didn't pay y'all. She didn't give a dime or a penny. And yes, I know a lot of people who think that was the inappropriate time. Oh no, sassy fry, sophisticated Latoya. She needed to be brought down a peg or two, just like sophisticated Real Housewives of Potomac Giselle. Everyone needs to have a moment where they're brought down a peg or two, especially when they're acting above their means and they ain't got shit. Humble ass Dr. Heaven. And I don't care what nobody say on the doggone internet. Y'all can run y'all how y'all want to, and Dr. Heaven can run her situation how she wanted to, and she needed to be embarrassed in that moment, in my opinion. And I see it, like I see it. Coming around, running around here thinking she done, and running around with a needle looking down on her nose on folks, and then couldn't pay the $1,000 or wouldn't pay either way. Holding on to the purse string. You better get out of here. She did it in that moment. Talking about she brought wine in that moment. Wanted her to call Dr. Simone in that moment. And had she not done that, then she wouldn't have got her ass embarrassed. I said what I said. Dr. Jackie, did she do? Maybe not right time. Not right time. Baby, when I tell you I'm ready to get all up in the corner sides, in the fronts of them ugly fishnet stockings, the sophisticated Dr. Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority hat on, I am ready to rip her to shreds. Okay? I got some words for her. So we get in Dr. Jackie's package, and she's giving the ladies the bad news like she does. And she lets them know that things are sexually transmitted. Girl, your husband cheating on you. You better be glad you weren't seeing yourself. Or because you were a doctor, you knew what to look for. Okay? Neither Curtis or that Mo look like they're the type that will run up in something with a condom on. And I said what I said. So here we go. I already stated clearly how I felt about Dr. Jackie and her resurfaced tweet with her no Medicaid taking self. So she didn't clear up a thing. She diverted. And all of a sudden, even in her package, this became about quiet. Why? Because she had her watchdog, Dr. Heavenly, play chess and put everything on quiet about having quiet leak the video instead of addressing the matter at hand and how she does not serve poor and underprivileged women whose Medicaid coverage extension is what Dr. Kamala Harris originally called her about. Extending Medicaid to women who have had children, making their postpartum care a whole entire year. I'm quite familiar with it, okay? Because I was indeed, there go one of my jobs again where I can break it down for you. A Medicaid specialist. And I know the importance of extending Medicaid to cover patients who have just had children. A lot of times with the poor and underprivileged, like I'll give my sister, for example, her husband was in the military, right? So military provides you with postpartum. Back then, before our so-called governor decided that he wanted to put cuts on Medicaid, we had a Republican government, and this is Mississippi, so 9 times out of 10, we probably always have him, but this governor was quite generous with Medicaid. So in the state of Mississippi, this has always been a thing. Now, mind you, this state is one of the states that don't allow you to have an abortion. But our governor at this point is trying to pass the bills to cut Medicaid when he is indeed involved in a Medicaid fraud scandal. Make that make sense. Revert back to the show. That coverage that she's talking about don't talk about Dr. Jackie's patients. And she didn't address now one time the statements that she made. Oh, well, I, as a doctor, I understand that those things that I said may have been hurtful. No, they weren't may have been hurtful. They were hurtful. And again, what you can do to me to rectify the situation, start taking Medicaid and then talk about those patients that you need to see postpartum. Do that. That'll be your way to give back to the poor and underprivileged women who are dying at a higher rate, like I said, than those women who you take care of. I reached out. They reached out. They gave me teddy bears. And you know, Dr. Heavenly, she hates to see me cry. And what did you do to fix the problem? That's what I want to know. I want to see action, bitch. Yeah, me and Sweet Tea on the same page. You old enough to be my mama too, even though I'm 49. But hey, that's still old enough to be my mama. I'm calling you a bitch because I want to see some action. Jackson, show it, prove it. These ladies supported me, Andy, but nobody said that Heavenly ever took down the damn video. I even made a short about it. Did you take down the video? When she was posting her support on Twitter, I said, but did you take down the video? Now you get on the reunion, figure out a way to get yourself out of it too, and blame quiet, right? See, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Then here we go with crocodile mouth, big mouth, Simone over here, talking about, you don't show up for people. See, they're making it about quiet. Then Toya. She apologized to Toya for the 1,000th time. This is the first time she ever been sincere. We'll see with her actions. And you ain't nobody's friend either. Period. Crocodile mouth acting like she never been there for you. And she have been. And what? And she don't tell the truth. I'm gonna keep on talking when that baby drowned in the pool. That's where you fucked up at, right there. Right there. See, this show gonna get you in a world of trouble, Crocodile. Because, like I said, on the show, when I see your best side man, different story. But when you sitting there yelling at Quiet and then Quiet say y'all had talked of some sort and y'all had came to amends and you didn't want Toya to be mad at you, so what? Y'all grown, aren't you? But it's easy for you all, again, to find a target and blame Quiet for everything. Quiet for every problem that's on the show. It's all Quiet's fault, right? It's Quiet's fault that Dr. G is being accused of being a pedo by old Heaven. It's Quiet's fault that Dr. Heavenly YouTube channel got cut down because it's her fault because she dropped the video. It's Quiet's fault that the video came out. Now Dr. Jackie got to apologize for once in her life. It's Quiet's fault that this nut brought up a tragic situation that she continuously asked Crocodile Mouth not to bring up on the show, on the reunion show. It's all Quiet's fault. I know what we could do. Let's blame Quiet. It's Quiet's fault that Apollo decided to make an appearance on the show and surprise Phaedra, alleged. Right? Everything is Quiet's fault. It's Quiet's fault that old girl got down and off in his DM and said, I could give you what you want, but really can't. That's Quiet's fault. Well, Dr. Jackie, I know you're great at your job. They go and ass kiss the doctor because he always does. I wish I could go to you. If I had a vagina, well, you got a butthole. Go seal for that. Well, I can give you the pee shot You know, it's like the old shot, but for the penis. Now, who taking accountability again? Who took accountability on the stage again? Who? Right. Just quiet, right? It said we stays quiet. Back to quiet, right? But the show can go on without quiet, but we can't stop talking about quiet. Everything is about quiet, 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 quiet. Miss Quiet, Miss Quiet. She got it, she got it. Even in a negative way. You see, Toya, you don't have anything to talk about other than Eugene's small peen and quiet. Again, what are we apologizing for this whole robbery thing again? And you still buddy with Anila. Anila is not going to wiggle out of this with the fans. We know that she and her friend Zane made the whole thing up, started the rumor, and then when Toya got in her behind, it was time to blame who, people? Come with me, say it with me, quiet. Oh, and let me just address this thing about I just came for the check. I already did it in the previous video. Who gives a fuck? They are co-workers, right? Again, like I said, the only people on that stage that probably keep in touch outside of this show is Toya and Simone, as if they're new 4-year friendship. And because the other 6 years on the show, they were back and forth, okay? They did show that in the Beautiful Bean footage. And then Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heaven. And they were yeah for the first 2 years when Dr. Heavenly came on the show. Because, you know, Dr. Heavenly, she looks like a busted can of biscuit. There go that fat shaming again, right there. Right? Because Dr. Heaven done had everything done in her body from the window to the wall, chemical peels, butt shaming, butt plugs, butt taken out of, fat transfers, stomach stapling, lap band, and then they say, what you gotta do, keep it up. Not only that, she tried the Ozempic shot, but don't get me started on the Ozempic shot because that'll take me all day thinking about my poor sister who sometimes don't get to have a shot. And every time the drugstore is late on getting her Ozempic, I'm thinking about the millions of women that's using it, not for diabetes. There's a hole in the ozone layer. Quiet put it there. Boy, if Helen can't throw somebody up under the bus. Why didn't she say to Jackie, well, Quiet wanted to get in touch with you? Which you could have really solved everything. But no. She got to bring the drama because she's a producer. Right? And all their producers. Because, you know, Carlos is not a blogger or a vlogger. He's a producer. Done got their asses in trouble over there on YouTube channel with Bravo. Take it down. Phaedra said that the lady's called Quiet, but she don't return that call. You believe that? Quiet want to be on this show so bad. I just wonder if Sister Circle still was going on. Would she still want to be on this show really bad? Now, I think what's going on is that Quiet may not be able to sustain her lifestyle if she goes back in the pharmaceutical sales. I don't know, but there's a lot of money in the pharmaceutical sales, so I don't know. Maybe more like a moderate middle class lifestyle, but maybe not the high end lifestyle that she's living now. Especially since I don't think Dr. Squeaky gave her alimony. See, Simone is the type that don't know how to let go of shit, her crocodile mouth and head. And she don't let go of shit because when I call her crocodile mouth, yeah, I'm talking about the whole face. I'm not talking about, and I'm talking about the loudness and the wideness and all of the things that's coming out the mouth. I'm not just talking about that whole overbite thing because I'm so over that because your girl got an overbite herself. I call her crocodile mouth because of all those previous things that I noted. You know how crocodiles open their mouth real wide and snap? That's Dr. Simone. I would probably call her that if she didn't have the overbite. I'm not gonna do anything to jeopardize my friendship with that one. She cooked for me. She feeds me, even though she don't cook for her family. She'll call Mr. Cecil and I over, and we's over there. We's in at her house. Clyde don't do none of that for me. When did I not know all these 10 years that I've been watching this show how dramatic Dr. Simone was? When I call her, she's there. I go to her home. We break bread together. We drink Toys cheap ass wine together. Don't think that her friendship with you is not strategic, because Toy is a dare to be. Okay? Everything she does is calculated. Believe that. You are a pawn, sweetie, to get quiet out of her way. And the best way to get quiet out of her way is to get in good with one of the doctors, whose job is 9 times out of 10 solidified on the show, unless they want it. Have they gotten rid of any of the doctors? With cold, cruel, mean-spirited ass Dr. Jackie looking down on Quad, and Quad is giving her soliloquy, begging her, don't you know, Dr. Jackie, I would never do that to you. Dr. Jackie is standing there stone-faced like a brick and acting as if she doesn't know what the hell Quad is talking about. You talking about dirty. Okay, let me break down these personalities right quick, because that's the end of the episode anyway. Quad, I like Quad. And regardless as to what people think, Quad is indeed the show. Smart, talented, beautiful, dressed nice, and can read the girls down. But now she's falling on her sword to bitches that don't give a damn about her. I wish it was something else she could do so she can stick up her middle finger and pat her butt like Robin did. Now, Robin didn't have nothing else going on when she patted her butt. Maybe she could pat her butt and still be on the show too, because since Andy like her, we're going across the couch. Let's see. I got Heavenly next to Quad, right? Quad. Okay. I did Quad. Heavenly. Let's talk about Heavenly. Heavenly brings, the only thing she brings to us, the show, is mess, garbage, and her mouth. But the audience eats it up. You need a villain, don't you? Actually, like Mariah said, Dr. Jackie is the real villain. It's just that she don't want to sit on her high stool and look down on the people from her stool and say anything, but I know I get a bulldog on my team and she'll say what the fuck else. Then you have Crocodile. Crocodile is also mean-spirited, I see, as if the last couple of years. But this year, oh, she's got her porcupine spikes out, shooting them at everybody, right? Screaming at everybody, yelling at everybody with about 8 octaves in her voice and drowning out everybody when they get ready to talk, and being absolutely positively the rudest person on the show. But everybody else gives that to Dr. Heavenly when we need to give that to the crocodile, because the crocodile will burst your eardrums. We have Toy. I already said all I could say about TACKY. TACKY is dirty, low down, evil witch, if you will. Pretentious, don't want to be black, in my opinion. That's why she over there hanging with a nigga. Cause when she went to the suburbs, she saw the girls who had Nikes and not the Air Force One high tops. And poor Sweet Tea. Sweet tea. Bitter tea. Girl, you're innocent. You're a little goofy. and you weren't ready for this show. But now that you're here, you gotta stay strong. Be strong. Hold on. I hope you make it the next season. And that, my friends, is the end of this reunion part one special. I hope they bring more to interest my palate the next time, because this wasn't it, darlings. I had some things to say because I didn't like the piling on. But don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. I like it when you like. I like it when you comment. And also hit the notification bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling. And that way you will be notified when your girl puts out her commercial-free entertainment. Okay? And with that being said, as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell button.